Hey movers and shakers, welcome to another exciting episode of the 7-Figure Moving Academy. Glad to have you here, happy to have you guys here. Today we're going to be talking about an SEO tactic that's going to get you unlimited leads for free. You can do it all by yourself. You can put it on your website. It's going to create and generate so many leads for you, unlimited. It really depends on the amount of time that you want to invest in. Now you could speed up the process a little bit by paying a little bit of money, but it's all 100% free if you want to do it that route too. Just going to take a little bit of time. You've got money. It could be done very, very quickly. It's all up to you, but we're going to be talking about it right now. Hey, are you finding it hard to hire the right guys and keep them in the business and keep them working good? Well, I got a solution for you. It's called my free ebook, How to Hire Great Movers, 7 Easy Steps to Hiring the Right Guys so you can work on your business and not in your business. It's simple. You just go to my website. I'll leave a link down in the description below and download it. No money, no obligations, no nothing. Just go and get it and download it. All right? Thank you very much. Hey guys, Jay Burnham with the 7-Figure Moving Academy at 7figuremovingacademy.co. Glad to have you guys here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about city pages, articles about your city. This is one of the key factors that I found when I had my website. When I had my website for the You Save Moving and Storage company that I had this page that I had listed out. It was 42 items about the Lansing area that people did not know. It was a great article. It was actually tagged by a couple of the radio stations tagged it, a couple of the newspapers tagged it. It got a lot of press. It was actually an amazing article, got a lot of backlinks, and it generated a lot of leads to my website. It generated a lot of traffic to my website. So it really made my website that much more noticeable. And it did ultimately generate actually moving leads. But it got people to my website, which ultimately led to leads. So sorry about that. So that's what I want to talk to you today. It's this very popular, very little used, especially in the service businesses, using these city pages. Now, when I'm talking about city pages, I'm talking about guides to the city. Any city, if you're in a big city and you have a lot of like boroughs or suburbs or outlying cities in the greater metro area of your city, you want to create a city page for each one of those. And there's certain things that you're going to want to put in them. You're going to really want to talk about schools. You're going to want to talk about the good neighbors, the good neighborhoods, the bad neighborhoods. You're going to want to talk about walking and hiking and outdoor sportsman-like activities that could be found in the area, like the popular hiking trails, biking trails. If you got mountains, mountain trails, whatever it is. You want to put attractions, especially kid attractions. So if you have museums or zoos or amusement parks or movie theaters, you're going to want to talk about the hotels in your area. You're going to want to talk about the celebrities that may have been in your city or came from your city, the ones that live in your city now, some previous sports history. If like I'm in Lansing, Michigan, we're the home of Michigan State Spartans, so we've had a rich history of Spartan basketball players and football players that have gone and done great things in our city, in our state. Obviously Magic Johnson comes from Lansing. He was a hometown boy right here in Lansing. Burt Reynolds has lived here. Steven Seagal's lived in Lansing. The Rock did a movie here that when he was at Hockey Star movie, whatever, Tooth Fairy was or something like that. That was filmed right here in Lansing. The remake of Red Dawn with Chris Hemsworth, Thor, he made a movie right here in the Lansing area. So there's a lot of rich history in our town, and you just talk about these certain things, and you talk about coming in, and you title moving to Lansing or thinking about living in Lansing or whatever your city is, and you make a page that's very, very thorough. At the end of this video, I'm going to go back onto my computer. I'm going to show you a page written by Timothy Krupp on his page that he talks about his city pages. That was just an amazing page. You could do it like he did, or you could do it like I did, where you did it like a listicle and you listed out various things, and make sure it includes videos, it includes pictures. You want to talk about, you know, any festivals. You want to talk about you know, the best bars and eateries and so on and so forth. You really want to give the person who's thinking about coming into your city a great idea of what your city's like. You know, you got these pages all over, but if you put it on your website, you really dress it up with pictures and videos, and you get some nice guide. You could turn it into like a little ebook where someone could download it. That's an amazing idea. I wish I would have thought of that earlier in my career, turning it into an ebook. Download this. Thinking about moving to Lansing, download this ebook, and so on and so forth. So if you're in a rich city like you know, that's very attraction orientated, like Los Angeles, Dallas, Atlanta, New York City, this is going to be really great to have an ebook. Lansing might not necessarily be, you know, it's not like a big metropolitan hub. There's not a lot to see here, but there's a lot of people are going to be moving, and people want to know about the city. So if you create a guide about your city that's very thorough, talks about the city, talks about the local areas, talks around the surrounding communities, talks about the school districts, the best school districts and the not so good school districts, the good neighborhoods versus the bad neighborhoods, the good places to eat, the bad places to eat, you know, and you can turn it into listicles like the top 10 places or the top 5 places. You know, people like barbecue, the best places to get barbecue at, wherever. Just really go out. You want to make this 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 word article, turning into a PDF or an ebook that they can download, and it'll create and generate leads for you guys. It's a very popular way to do it, and not a lot of companies, especially moving companies, but service companies and even retail companies are not utilizing this and not making it so and geared towards their business, right? Like if you were running a landscape company, I would go the 10 best landscapes in Lansing, Michigan. And then I would go and take pictures of the beautiful homes and the best landscapes, the 10 best gardens and stuff like that, and just create this entire guide about the city and give them, somebody who's coming into the city or thinking about coming into the city, what they can look for. And I tell you what, it's going to be, it will be picked up. Like my article was 42 items you did not know about Lansing, Michigan. It talked about the haunted places and the places that had ghosts and spooks, and it talked about, you know, sports history. It talked about the various history and various things that people might not have known. It was very rich, and like I said, several of the local radio stations and several of the TV stations actually picked up on the article and placed links on their site about that article, and it was a great article. So you could do something like that, or you could do something like Timothy Krupp did, which when I go back and we end off, we're going to see that. Okay, here I am back at my computer, here to give you an interesting show. Here we're at Krupp Moving and Service, one of the guys here at the 7-Figure Moving Academy. By the way, if you're not part of the 7-Figure Moving Academy, you need to join today. It's only $10. $10 a month, and you'll have access to basically a business in a box. You can find more information down in the description below. So let's get into it. Here's Krupp's Moving and Storage website, a beautiful website. But what I wanted to show you guys was here. It's right here in this blog area. Click their blog, and then you see all of these different articles. Akron Public Schools. You got Akron Utilities, Akron Nursing Homes, moving to Ashland, Ohio, the ultimate guide. Here's one moving to North Canton, Ohio guide, Jackson, Ohio guide, moving to Kent, Ohio guide, Shaker Heights, Ohio guide, Massillon, Ohio. All of these different guides that you could move to. So if you're moving to these areas, Tim has put on his website these various guides. Now they're very well written. They're beautifully detailed and laid out. But let's just pick out. Here's one here, Salon. Let's go on to that one. Here you got this great picture of a map. You know, you got this good title, Moving to Salon, Ohio, 2019 guide with tips. I mean, the title itself is awesome, right? It gives a couple paragraphs. Then it says people of award-winning city, indoor, outdoor things to do in salon. Again, he's using the word salon, which is an SEO thing. Indoor, outdoor activities. Here's one looking to buy or rent a home. He's got a couple links to different pages and sites. Here's safe and comfortable neighborhoods in Salon, Ohio. Safest cities in link. So the Salon was considered one of the safest cities in Ohio. You know, and he's got these different neighborhoods in the city. Low cost living, top rated public school system. These are things people who are going to be moving into that city might want to know. Now, here's the thing. Just because there might be outside the city or might not and want to move into Salon, even if they're in the surrounding area, Crop Moving and Storage can still service them. Even if they're out of state, they can still service these guys and move them there. Although typically most people who are like, let's say someone's down in Atlanta, Georgia, and who are going to be moving to the Cleveland or Salon, Ohio area, they're not necessarily going to get Crop Moving and Storage. They're going to probably get a local company moving there. But here's the thing. They might give them a call. They might give them an email, send them an email. It's not hard to do a virtual in-home estimate from that. You got FaceTime, you got Facebook Messenger, Skype, a bunch of different apps that you could use. If you got Logistics, they've got an online app that somebody can do a survey with, or somebody from Krupp could do the survey with, which is free. You can just go and download that. But here's this great guide. This is what I'm talking about. Great pictures. These pictures are embedded with alt codes, giving more SEO value. Moving to Salon. Here's their call to action. Hey, if you're going to move to Salon, call Crop Moving. So this is a great guide. Now, if you go to their homepage, you can go to these areas served. And here's the awesome thing about the area served tab. Their area served tab has all of these cities listed. So now somebody can go to area served. They want to go to Stowe, Ohio. They click on that button, right? And they come up with this page, which has a request form. Your Stowe, Ohio movers moving to Stowe. Again, another great page with more SEO value. But here's another thing that's really good. You get the weather for Stowe, Ohio, demographics for the Stowe, Ohio, schools in Stowe, Ohio with ratings, star ratings, places to eat in Stowe, things to do in Stowe, Ohio. See, these are the things I was mentioning before of what you should have. Now, what I would have probably done, I would have probably taken their blog post guides and incorporated all of this information into it and turned it into one huge, massive page or post, whatever. And you know, they include a Google map, which is awesome on that. Feedback, some testimonials, their different services. But I would have created an entire huge page that had all of that information on. Go to designer.com with 2 R's at the back, sort of like Fiverr.com, and you could have turned that URL page into a beautifully designed ebook and put it on your website so that they come to this thing, say, hey, you want this page? Here, download this ebook, and you can have the ebook, and it still has all the links. It still has everything that you would need. So that would be another alternative. Not only that, you're capturing their email address so that you can promote to them. You could then include Facebook pixels, so you could do retargeting campaigns. If you're doing a YouTube video advertising campaign, you could put the YouTube pixel and do retargeting campaigns. A lot of things you could do by capturing this page and getting these guys to come to this website, coming to these pages, and so on and so forth. Now, here's another thing about the bottom of the page. They have our blog post. So instead of you know, they're here on the STO. What I would have done differently is I would have had this blog page, instead of saying Akron, Ohio Public Schools, Akron, Ohio Utilities, since we're on the STO Ohio Movers page, I would have had the blog post about STO Ohio, and have all the blog posts regarding STO Ohio on this. That would have made it a little bit more SEO value, etc. It would have been a little bit more relevant, and made it a little bit more valuable to the customer. But that's a minor point. But this is a very good example of what you could and should be doing on your website to bring in people to your website. So there you guys go. You just got us all a real good example of what we're going through here, what I'm looking at, and what I was trying to talk to you. But today, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about something. This video, I want to give a special shout out to Semper Fi Movers. They are the ones who provided this red little polo. It's a nice polo shirt. Thank you guys so much. I want to give you guys a shout out for this video. Thank you so much for providing that. That was very kind of you. So if you guys don't know Semper Fi Movers, go take a look at them. I forget where they're from, so I apologize, but I'll leave a link to their site or a shout out to them in the description below. So guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs up anyway. I don't care. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon so you're informed of when I upload new videos, and don't forget to comment. The more you like, comment, and subscribe, the more I know that you like this particular line of video, which I'll do more videos on. So that tells me what videos are popular, what videos are not popular. The ones that are not popular, I won't do any more videos on that. And the ones that are popular, I'll give you more information. So this helps me when you share, like, comment, and subscribe. I now know which videos I need to make more of. So help me help you by helping me find out what is the best for you. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. I love you. I like you. Go do something great today.